I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing.
Welcome to my channel. We are at the last part of my 5-part series. This is the Q&A, and we are joined with my son, Colin Thomas. He is a journalism major at Louisiana Tech. So he's actually going to ask the questions that you guys have either put in the poll that I put up on YouTube or sent directly to me via DM. He's going to ask the question. So, Colin, I guess we jump right into it. Actually, let me say this. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. If so, go ahead and subscribe and send to a friend. All right, Colin. I do want to say this. I do, because I'm so excited that my son is doing this, and I really believe this. Like, once he makes it big in his career, he's going for sports journalism, so he's going to be a big somebody in sports interviewing. But I think that folks are going to come back here and say your first interview was with your mom. Yes. So, all right, go ahead, ask. So you're going to just run through the questions and I'll answer them.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, first question. How do I know what to keep in my current closet?
Okay, so that question, that's an easy one. Here's what I say. When you're going through your closet, whether or not you're doing it monthly, annually, quarterly, just look at the pieces that you love, the pieces that you resonate with, that brings you joy or happiness. Keep those items. Anything that you're kind of like, why did I buy this? Just dispose of those items. So keep the things you love, dispose of anything that you're having a kind of iffy, eerie feeling of.
All right. Question number 2. What's your take on accessories, mainly jewelry?
Accessories actually is a huge part of any wardrobe. Accessories, I kind of look at it as the lighting in your house. It's essential. I don't wear a lot of accessories jewelry wise, just because I've kind of transitioned into a fine jewelry girl. But as far as hats, brooches, those type of things, accessories is a real big thing for me. I'm really big on it. But as far as jewelry, I just wear my staple pieces. My necklace that was passed down from my grandmother that I got reset, and my, bracelets, or everything that I wear is, I sleep in it, I bathe in it, I don't take off my jewelry. It's just a staple. So I'm not big on anymore on jewelry accessory pieces, just because, again, I've transitioned into fine jewelry. But outside of that, I love accessories for brooches, scarves, hats, and things like that.
All right. Question number 3. Love your highs and lows. Mantra. How do you determine the mix? What piece is high versus low?
I usually tend to go towards highs for accessories. So my shoes, my bags, my hats, and lows more of the clothing. But I'm going to say a 80-20 rule. And when I say 80-20, 80% of my highs is going to be accessories. But I do have 20% where I'll purchase like lows for shoes and bags and hats. So 80%, if it's accessories, is going to go high, 20% lows. And then for clothing, 80% of my clothing is lows, 20% are highs. So I really, to answer the question though, more directly, I choose highs for more repeatable pieces that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of, and lows is more of pieces, maybe more trendy in my wardrobe.
All right. Question number 4. What advice would you give someone who is trying to revamp their closet?
That's similar to the first question, and that is really take out anything you don't love, that you're not resonating with, and keep in the pieces that you love.
All right. Question number 5. I want to elevate my handbag wardrobe. What's a good start?
Excellent question. Go for high quality in leather by designer. So I would say check out Louis, Chanel if you want to go really high end, but also don't sleep on like Fashion File, The Real, those sites. Christian Dior has very great leather and longevity in their pieces. Louis Vuitton, I'm iffy on, and I don't want to lose a brand deal with Louis Vuitton, but and I'll probably lose it because it's probably pronounced Louis Vuitton. But anyway, I'll say their canvas pieces, they tend to crack. They have longevity as far as brand recognition, but not so much as in most of my canvas pieces for Louis Vuitton, I've had to get fixed. So Loewe, Christian Dior, Chanel, and also do not sleep on purchasing vintage pieces.
All right. Next question. How do you make fashion look so styled and planned, yet so effortless?
I believe it's because, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I only have pieces in my closet that I absolutely love. If I don't love it, it's coming out. So that way, it's more of an inner glow coming out when I put on my clothes because I love the pieces. I'm glowing from the inside out, and it brings towards, I guess, that more plain styled look, but it's just really grabbing pieces that I love, and I love them so much that that love is kind of externally showcasing.
Where do you pull inspiration from when creating a look, or just for everyday wear?
For everyday wear, my inspiration is straight out of my closet. Whatever's in my closet, I go through whatever, I'm inspired by that day I put on. So everyday wear, inspiration straight from my closet. If it's a planned event, the inspiration is really coming from that event. So quite recently, I went to Erykah Badu concert. I was inspired by Erykah Badu's style, more hippie, and so I went for a more hippie look. I'm actually a true hippie at heart. I don't know if you've seen a lot of hippiness from me, but I am really a true hippie at heart. So that was just really seamless for me to do something hippie. I already had the jumper in my closet, and so I pulled my inspiration because it was an Erykah Badu event. I'm going to a party, one of my friends' party this weekend. I got my inspiration actually from the invite. The invite was gold. It was glamorous. I went through the closet. I was like, oh, let me pull this piece. I'll probably vlog on it, but it's kind of a gold bronzy piece. So my inspiration really comes from whatever the event is, or I get inspiration from all of the fashion girlies, the celebrity girlies. Not so much magazines anymore. I used to be really big on subscribing to all the fashion magazines, but not so much anymore. It's really social media, movies, runway shows, designers, and just really just the everyday girly, black girly woman that inspires me.
All right. Next question. How do you set your intention and vision for each look?
So I talked about that in series 1. If you guys want to go back and check that out for my inspiration and vision for Fashion Week. I'm not that strategic in my everyday look of vision, so I don't really set a vision or inspiration for my everyday look. But again, I think it's kind of like the last question. The inspiration comes from my closet, and the way I purchase pieces is really if I'm shopping, or whether or not that's shopping in a store, shopping online, anything that and that must sound very repetitive, but I'm keep going back. The things that just kind of grab hold to my heart that I really, really, really love, I toss and turn on. I have to have it. That's how I decide what pieces I'm going to get. And then when it's time for me to go somewhere, I'm just scanning through my closet based on whatever the event is. The inspo comes from the event. The clothes come from either things that I've seen from the fashion girlies, things that I've seen from the runway shows of designers. So I feel like that, I guess a lot of these questions are kind of overlapping, but that's my response.
All right, next question. Your hat game is strong. How do you determine the style of hat with each look?
Okay, I talk about this too in series 1, but I'll answer it again here. So how I set my hat inspiration. If I, or how I decide, I guess was the question, what type of hat to wear. If I'm wearing a sleek outfit, so a slip dress, a leather sleek long jacket, I'm gonna go with a wide brim hat. So if it's sleek, outfit wise, I'm gonna widen up the silhouette at the top with a wide brim hat, still sleek at the top. If I have on something more heavy, a big puffy, I'm gonna go with a smaller hat because I got puffy at the bottom, smaller at the top, but it's still gonna have like a puff factor. And I go into that again in one of my series. I think that's series 1 where I talk about that. I believe it's series 1. But it's a balancing act. Sleek at the bottom, wide at the top. If it's wide at the bottom, smaller at the top.
All right, next question. Love your lip colors. How'd you come up with your beauty looks each day?
That's a good question because I did not do anything spectacular for my beauty looks. I went with what I do all the time, oddly enough, just because I'm a creature of habit. So yeah, I didn't do anything different because I am a makeup girly. I am big into makeup, beauty, but I don't try to switch up anything that I know don't work. So my best friend, actually, Keisha, was supposed to do my makeup, but she had some other events to do for work. So I just went very basic, and I didn't put a lot of thought in it because I just felt like she'll do my makeup, so I don't have to think about it. But I did bring enough makeup to where if I needed to do it, I could. And so I didn't really, my inspiration was just to stay true to who I am. I probably did add highlighter, which I never do highlighter. You probably don't know what highlighter is, but I added highlighter, but that was probably about it, the only thing extra I did. I don't wear a highlighter on an everyday basis, but I stayed real basic. I'm actually gonna do a kind of beauty routine and more beauty stuff on this channel. Look forward to that.
All right, next question. Why are you so dope?
I have done a lot of self-help inner work on myself, and maybe that is why. A lot of work.
All right, next question. How do you decide if you will wear heels or tennis shoes with your outfits?
It's going to always be tennis shoes, and I'm trying to start saying sneakers because that's more universal, so whoever asked that is probably from New Orleans, but it's going to always be sneakers unless the occasion I can't wear sneakers. So even if I have on a suit for work, I wear sneakers. You see me wear sneakers all the time. Yeah. I only wear heels if I have to wear heels. If it's a dress-up event or the outfit is so dressed up that it doesn't look right with sneakers. That's the only way I'm gonna wear shoes. I'd rather be comfortable, and that's just kind of like my style. I'll be totally dressed up and have on sneakers. That's really a part of my signature look.
All right, last question. What is your hair care regimen?
I go to a hairstylist once a month. She does everything for me. So she retwists it, she shines it up, she does all of that. All I do every day is wake up and spray it with my rose water. What I'm always telling you to spray your hair with, the rose water. So I just wake up every day, spray it with rose water, and that's it. I intentionally don't do a lot with my hair. The reason why I got lots is that I just really don't want to spend a lot of time on my hair. And so it's really easy breezy, spray it and go, spray and go. So that was the last question. So I am so happy that you did this, Colin. How do you feel?
It feels I'm actually kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, cause I know that this is your stuff, so I don't want to come on here and messing up all your YouTube stuff.
No, listen, it's nothing is that serious in life. So I'm excited that you did this because this is like your first interview, right?
Interview, yeah.
Yeah, and so, no, you'll never mess up. And even in life, when you do, nothing is a mess up. It's just lessons, right? You just learn from it. So thank you for doing it.
Of course.
Love you.
Oh, that's all.
Okay, so I'm just going to close this out. You guys subscribe, pass this along to your friends to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. So I think I'm at about 700 or close to it. So I only need 300 more to go. So kind of share it out. Tell folks about it. Again, I'm going to do more beauty stuff on here. Instagram, I'm going to keep it very fashion heavy. TikTok, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in that space. I think I'm going to kind of do unboxings. And YouTube just kind of be lifestyle. It'll be vlogs. It'll be a lot of my life. It'll be fashion. It'll be beauty, art. I'm really big into art. So that's it, actually. Yep, we can wrap up. Bye. Subscribe.
And I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things.